Hello YouTube viewers, hopefully audio and video is working, so I welcome you to my channel and I'm waiting for incognito window to give me feedback. Hello YouTube viewers. Okay, as of now I do think audio and video is working. I'm just waiting for other things to catch up. AV good and okay, so yep, I take it all things are good. So well, welcome to today's live stream. And well, as the title says, jumping into the unknown. So basically, from last Monday, since I had to travel for certain unpleasantness, I might have to travel again on this Monday. So things are rough, and it's ironic that I was supposed to be free from last August, but again, it got escalated to higher courts. So that created an issue. At this point in time, it is bad. Like it is flat out bad, and I genuinely do not know how to go through this, and almost nothing is working at this point in time. You know, basically, when something bad happens, you're like, okay, you have certain sort of checklist where it's like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and this is how I'm gonna come through it. Well, if it's bad enough, it does not work. And I unfortunately have reached that point. Like, it's like you guys keep hearing this saying, I'm pretty sure it's available in all religion, is that like, you know, if it goes how to become a real man, bro. A real man is basically it's a mental, you're not supposed to achieve it. Like it's a target point, like you keep chasing it. It's like perfection. There is no end game of it. It's just that you keep chasing it, and that chase makes you a better person. But there is no like, okay, now you are real man. Because again, if it's outside based judgment, it will never be real, because again, it's outside based judgment, but it cannot be completely internal judgment also. So at the end of the day, life is not that simple. So where it's like you can say how to be a real man or something like that. It's not that simple. Life never gives you you know, easy question paper, so to say. So fundamentally it is difficult. It is difficult. Like for me, although all that being said, I had the luxury because one of my friend worked in Ranchi, and he had a creators meet, so to say. It was a specific meet for Ranchi people only, as in like all the Ranchi YouTubers. So a lot of small scale YouTuber and some big scale YouTuber gathered there. Although I was like, you know, side invited into it. I was not there from day one, like and I could have done that, but like if I like, you know, they even had an award ceremony and all that. The idea was to like basically, you know, hype up Jharkhand, Ranchi as like, you know, creators hub. And again, there are a lot of states and capital that they do similar things like that. So this individual Kalam Academy, he was trying to do something similar for Ranchi, and I was there. Now again, unfortunately, my friend who was there, he had to travel. Like when I went there, I'm shake his hand as like we said, like, you know, just wait there. Then turns out he had to go somewhere. So otherwise, like it could have been better. But again, it was a I had to pass time, a lot of time. So it was really what you call useful. After that, I was just like, okay, let's just chill, let's just chillax. And after that, we went to what you call, you know, to meet an old friend. And I mean old as in like 7 8 9, like 10 years old kind of friend. And we had a good chat, and helped me. But he did say something very interesting that did kind of like at least allowed me to you know, jump through the like, you know, tragedy of the morning, so to say. And again, that's the ironic part of it, is like, it's, we say that, right, you know, like if it's out of your control, it's out of your control, just accept it. And again, there is a very serious chance that what I'm going through might lead to my kaputting. So but I have to accept it. At this point in time, it's not a what you call a guaranteed scenario where like I'm gonna be alive at the other end. But this sort of things happens to most of the people. Like, you know, you might get a cancer diagnostic, you might get this, you might get that. So like, you know, what's the point of stressing about it? But like, it's easier said than done. Like I'm unable to reach my peace, reach my equilibrium, and it's so hard to work. Like yesterday, if you guys like again, if you regularly check my Instagram, that's generally the last place where I post like, you know, the live stream. It took me till 12 12:30 in the morning. to do that. But generally I'm done by 8. Like it's so hard to do work. Like I'm reaching a point where it's just like I just want to give up and just want to rest for like a month or so, because again so many things have been happening from August. It's like it's overwhelming me, and again it's not bad, but like I lost peace here, so I have no idea what to do now. Like nothing works. Not reading books does not work, talking to friends does not, nothing, like flat out. Like there's so much noise here, nothing is going through, so it's frustrating. Is it true curiosity beats certainty? See, anti-fragile, you really genuinely do not put some thought into your questions. Like you just bear. Like put some effort into it, man. Like cook your questions, man. Cook it. Cook it. Like whatever you want to ask, it's awesome. GG. But you have to put some effort into it. Like you literally sound like somebody who's like a quote mining from Facebook. Oh, it's like this or that. It's like, again, truth and certainty, curiosity and certainty both have their places. Like for example, a kid could be curious, but again, if somebody says E equal to MC square, that's a certainty. Again, both can be true, both has to be true. So this sort of things is like, very quote mining you are doing. It's like, okay, I read this quote, I'm gonna ask this, like very what you call uncooked. Cook your opinions, and again that will help you to actually have better questions, and it will help you to grow faster. So please, a video on Skyroot Aerospace. Here's deal. Most Indian companies do not share enough info for me to make a video on it. It's very difficult, and they have, like, I've only seen 1 or 2 video of them, like from their own channel, their own YouTube channel, and it's very surface level. Heck, the last update was like, we have been working and we have been like, dude, where is your orbital launch? That hasn't happened yet. Now, if they do the orbital launch, of course I will cover it. I will be happy to cover it. But like, it's difficult. That's the another reason why I don't even cover Chinese space program. Like they are very, what you call, the details are so sparse. It's like, what am I covering? Like, there was a case where a bedridden paralyzed man was made to attend for a court against 498K. Yeah, this sort of things happens. You made psychological video, you make more videos on psychology. No, I don't make that many psychological. Like again, I do talk about it, especially in life and things of this nature, but generally do not go too deep into it. Even though I studied it, it's just that it's a rabbit hole that has no end. Again, simple things, it's understandable, like, planned obsolescence, those sort of things are psychological, but it's easy to understand. So those sort of things I have some rough understanding of, but not really complex and messy thing. Because again, there was this saying, if you are so smart, why you are unhappy? And again, that's the one thing that I have to, you make that important call, you ask, no, not yet. I have to call at 8 p.m. After this, I'll call him. So you consider Indian law worse than any other country, that much worse? It's not the worst, it's just, it's something that is pretending. That pretending part sucks. It's like, it's like you, again, it's one of those things. It's like, how should I put this? Yeah, it's like hospitals. If you're like, oh, is hospital good? Ideally, you should never go to hospital, right? That's the whole point, right? The ideal hospital is where you are not going to the hospital. It's like, what is the least worst option? And yes, Indian judiciary does have certain biases, but again, same goes everywhere. Yeah, in certain regards, how much hype talking we do and how much like sabhyata, culture, this and that, in context of that, it is really bad. Like if you take that, like if you believe all of that to be like, BS, no problem. But if you're like, okay, since childhood you have been talking away about this Sanskriti, this culture and this and all that, then it's BS. So that's the, what you call, dichotomy that pisses people off. That's like, you have been led to believe one thing in your life and then you realize, what the hell, that was wrong. So that does break people. Any news on upcoming ISRO rocket, dude? Nothing. Like ISRO, only after they do something, I cover it. It's like, it's very hard to find details. Heck, like I'm not even joking. Like when I was trying to cover Gaganyaan, there is a lot of photo on ISRO website. And they are large size, pixel by pixel, they are large. But they have like freaking 300 kilobyte photos. They have compressed so much you can barely see anything. So it's like, it's really frustrating to cover it. Like if I don't have information, what the hell I'm gonna do? So, yeah. You also made video on Hyperloop every year. Please don't break that streak, lol. Again, at this point in time, it has passed. So, any news on upcoming? Okay. Are you reading books now? Yeah. I'm doing that. It's just that, like, again, I had this sort of mental state, I would say, when this whole mess started 4 years ago. But that time, I had the luxury of, like, A, family was there. B, like, I took off, like my brain short circuited, I just took off for a month. And this time I'm not doing that because again, I might have to travel a lot in January, February, like middle of those time frame. And then there will be like, whether I want to or not want to, there would be breaks at that point in time. So it's like I really want to, like, chug through it, like push through it, and just like 2-3 more weeks. But like I'm breaking like flat out. This is I have like, it's like I'm reached that, like this is where I am, where it's like I know what I need to do, but my brain is like behaving like a bitch, for lack of a better term. Like it is not listening to me, it is not calming down. I'm like going in a loop. It's bad. You believe in science, our kind of imagination. When can you see? When can we see your year-end window? Yeah, that I haven't made yet. That I haven't made yet. I have to make it. What's your view? China's ultra heat pump breakthrough enable melting or using sunlight? That's heat pipe or again, I have not heard it. So like there are things you are saying. Are you talking about heat pump? I do not think any heat pump goes hot enough to melt anything. So let's just put that aside. You are talking about something that is like a solar concentrator. Okay, so if there is a solar concentrator, wouldn't that focus point would be for what you call where you melt things? Having a heat pipe there, first you have to have a metal that is like higher temperature than that. Okay, cool, awesome, that is possible to find. But then you have a liquid that melts and cools and transfers liquid. So if you have a website link or something like that, please do share. Because again, like what are you using inside it? You can't use mercury, you can't use sodium. What can you use inside such a heat pipe? So this sort of melting ore and all that, those, you have too vague. That's the problem, you are too vague. You have to specify 500 degrees Celsius, 700 degrees Celsius, 1000 degrees Celsius, 1200 degrees Celsius. That Celsius is the key part. Like for example, when I was talking about like trying to make my own heating element, it's child's play to build it, as long as your temperature has to be low. But again, if you want soldering irons, a soldering iron must have the ability to heat 450 degrees Celsius. Problem is, if you have any sort of insulator, it will slow down the, basically it will increase the nichrome wire temperature. So nichrome wire has to be now, let's say you have fiber sleeve, white color fiber sleeve, that sleeve will push the temperature to 500 and 600. Problem is the fiber, that glass fiber sleeve will break down at that temperature. See, that's the paradox. That's why people generally use a mica sheet as an insulation. But again, now your nichrome wire is even hotter. So that's why we have to go to ceramic. So that's the issue. It's not temperature makes it easier or difficult. Like if you want to make a blanket, right? If that's all you're doing, I'm making a blanket for heated blanket for person. Of course, its temperature would be barely 30 degrees Celsius or 40. Maybe 50 if you're really pushing it, but generally it has to be safe enough so it does not cause burn. In those sort of scenario, you do not have to worry about it. But again, that's why the temperature matters a lot. Temperature defines what materials you can use, what you cannot use. What I mean, I had to so stuff here said here by S. Somnath. I meant I heard so many stuff said here and there about S. Somnath. I'm not getting the context what you're referring to. Knowledge is wealth. Message retracted. China realized their mistake of breaking the family, but now they are trying to make it for reverse, creating consequences. Will they recover it? See, I'm hearing things like that. I'm hearing things like recently I heard that Chinese government is filing missiles at all those Delulu TV show where they're like, meaning like, girl has nothing going for it and then a billionaire falls in love with her. And every TV show is like that. And again, like, all these women are complaining. It's like nobody's finding us. It's like they are finding you. It's just that you want a CEO. It's like, there is only one CEO in a company. You can have thousands of employees, but like, basically that prostitution that they have like, glorified is just that that's not wife, that's not marriage. Marriage is through thick and thin. Like think about it this way, like if how women are behaving, if your bro behaved like that, you'll be like, bro, don't even talk to me, man. Like you are what we call a fair weather friend. Like that's useless. That's not a relationship. That's nothing. That's just prostitution with extra steps. So Chinese government is like flat out like, no, we're not gonna like, wealth worshipping and like prostitution on glorified as like, yeah. And again, given how much women are complaining, yeah, I think this might be a good thing to do. Like they're complaining. It's like, dude, you wanted to make money so you can have freedom. You have the freedom. Why are you bitching? It's like, why? I'm literally gonna make 70 T little regozible like Garib's and there's a good video on that. like they are going to make 70 ton Leo. Again, claim versus actually doing it. And 70 ton is a big rocket, big, like bigger than what we have for ISRO has, bigger what is active right now. There is only one rocket that is that size. Huh. SLS, nothing else is of that size. So saying that, and I haven't even seen them achieving orbit, it's like, achieve orbit, because again, if let's say Rocket Lab says that, I can digest it. Why? Because they have achieved orbit, meaning they have sorted it. Now they have to scale it. You haven't sorted it. It's not a scenario where it's like, okay, like we don't watch Rocket Lab launches because it's normal now. Oh, you launched it. Few weeks later, oh, you launched it again. Like we don't hear about it, we don't talk about it because it's done, sorted, go home. So Skyroot has to reach that point first, then they can say like, okay, I'm gonna go better here and all that. It's like, eesh. So how many hours you sleep, work a day? Generally decent. Like generally I try to at least have 6 or to 8. With all the knowledge like country, how do you hope to better future without being delusional? See, at the end of the day, we do not have problem. We just have stupidity. Like I keep saying that, like men have no problems. There is nothing wrong with men. Everything, man can just like, you can fire missile at men and men will be like, bitch, please. But we are vulnerable to lie. Like same way as civilization is vulnerable to rot if they break their trust. Same thing is happening with the world. There is not a single problem in the world that is like actually a problem. Like, oh, we do not know how to solve it. Like a problem would be we have to travel faster than light. Yeah, that's a problem because we do not have a solution. Everything else is a minor inconvenience. Like people are like, oh, we need a fuel that does not have planet burning penalties. It's like, yeah, Rudolf Diesel started on that in 1905. Like, we good, brother. We good. We got this. That was Mark 1 fuel. We made Mark 2 fuel. We have Mark 3 fuel. You're just bitching and going round and round does not mean like there is no solution. It's there. Done. Go home. Like again, every single problem is sorted. It's just that people are bitching, people are going round and round. And my feeling is that this overpopulation lie destroyed humanity. Because again, it inherently made people does not have problem. People are the problem. And once you create that, children break apart. And again, people hate family. And once you break the family, there is nothing left. There is nothing to do at that point in time. Like, I've seen so many, oh, if we had less population, everything would be awesome. It's like, dude, you will not have medical science. Like, try, dare you. I dare anybody who thinks like, lower population will lead to better healthcare. Google how many specialist field is recognized by nation government, like India or USA or China or European Union. They have like, this many field experts are there. Like we will go from, okay, there are at least 10 specialists of lung cancer. There are at least 5 to 6 expert for bone cancer. There are at least 3 to 4 expert of blood cancer. Like, every cancer now has what you call specialist. Why? Because we have such a large population. Keep shrinking the population. Instead of specialists like that, you will have, he deals with cancer. And again, medicine will also go back, because again, right now I'm only talking about the doctor side. So instead of having giant population filtering through, okay, now you have MBBS, now you have this filter, now you have reality check, now you have a competency check. So brick by brick, then you get best of the best available. And because the scale is large enough, diseases that were kaputting us in 90s, we treat it like it's not an issue. Like it's not an issue. Like you can go to cancer hospital where people go and come out. Let that sink in. People go into cancer hospital and come out. It's like, bro, it's treated, it's good, we got this. We got this. And again, of course, those who do not know, they'll think like, oh, cancer is untreatable. No, certain types of cancer are untreatable. Most cancers are becoming treatable. And again, even those who are not treatable, we can still fight against it and still make your last months on this earth far more digestible than it used to be. So we are making so much progress. Now, remove the population, okay, you no longer have doctors. Why? Because again, there is no input. Without input, what the hell you are filtering? And after that, same will happen on medication. Like we've been through this low population thing where it's like we had barely any doctors, we barely had any scientists. Like right now people are bitching and bitching for bitching's sake. We have amazing things. Every problem is solved, but except this part. This delusion that population is the problem. Basically they are saying people are the problem rather than people have problem. So if you say, convert that what you call psychology, you brain damage entire civilization, and too many people have believed into that brain damage. So that's why like we are in such a what you call messy scenario. You told in recent where trust is the most expensive thing. Is that possible to make high trust society with the help of education? See, it's not about education. There is nothing where you can say, oh, this is what trust is. Like, it's not something simple like that. It's like people have to willingly say, I trust you. I scratch your back, you scratch my back. There is nothing more than that. And it is hard. It is hard. It is rare. It's almost like, birthright kind of deal, where it's like, this group of people, they have sorted it out, others have not. And again, I tried to dive deeper into it, and the best essence I got is like, if you come from a scarcity civilization, you're not gonna develop like, good what we call trust society. It's gonna be very difficult. I'm not talking about Skyroot. All my chat is about ISRO. Oh, ISRO have been trying to build that next generation launch vehicle. Yeah, I will be old by the time that happens. How you're doing? Not doing well, man. Not doing well. What do you think of the field of VFX, CGI, animation? These jobs are gonna go? No, they're not gonna go away. They're gonna shrink. See, AI is not gonna kaput jobs. All it's gonna do is remove the majority of people in them. That's the dangerous part. Everybody is gonna say this same lie, where it's like, oh, you just have to be good. It's like, yeah, how the heck you gonna become good if there is no entry level job? Like, that's how it's supposed to work. Like, you're supposed to do your college, you're supposed to get into an entry level job, then you work way you up. Now there is no entry level job, then what the hell you gonna do? How the heck you gonna grow? How the heck you gonna thrive? Like, oh, grow in college. It's like, that's not how it works. So it's basically like you should be born with 700 years of experience. That kind of paradox has been created. I'm not talking about this guy. The good returns, RG Lab GG. No. I think Rocket Lab only had like, for one time they went like, a bit up and then it went down. Although right now, let me try to find my phone. Okay, let me unplug it from charger. Just okay. Let me see. Huh. Interesting. Your boy is saying interesting. It has gone some holy damn. 36% up. Damn. I should have put more money. Damn. Yeah, I have to say, check your, yeah, it was like, why has low trust society despite being geographically blessed with fertile lands? Again, if people keep exploiting it, like, at some point it becomes a self-fulfilling philosophy, so to say. Recently, there is hyping about Chinese thorium reactor. What's your thought on that? See, nuclear technology is one of those things that I do not even care about. It's like, it's always has the same thing. On paper is the greatest thing ever. In reality is the shittiest thing ever. Like, it does not tolerate mistakes. Humans make mistake. And again, by the time you do enough of things to make sure that it does not, it costs so much that it's no longer competitive. Like, we've been through this. Like, everybody just has a same playbook where it's like, okay, it will give you 24/7 power and it will have grid inertia. Other than that, there is nothing more to that. It's like, okay, stable, reliable, clean. No, it's not clean. It's not clean. Nuclear waste is not clean. Like, we are pooping ourselves with carbon dioxide and people are like, oh, it's a clean, we can bury it. Like, yeah. Which civilization lasted for 1000 years where you can be like, okay, this, once we have buried it, it's not going to contaminate any unknown ground source water. It will never have, because again, in 1000 years, the tectonic plates move. So what you have buried can come out. 1000 years is not that far away, and be mindful, those are the luckiest reactor. Most old reactors, they are like, yeah, we still have no idea what to do with it. So again, I have said this again and again, it's a weapons technology, should be treated as such. Anyone who wants to bring it into civilian, they have not updated their knowledgeable database, where it's like, yeah, the modern world, solar and wind provides more than enough power, cheap enough that it justifies to have other sort of backup systems. Like, nuclear always had that same issue, where it's like, it's a very finicky technology, and by the time you make it stable, reliable, trustworthy, it costs so much. It's like, yeah, who's gonna pay for it? Like people keep forgetting, like we've been through this. Like, bro, we did it. We did it. We did it. We tried it. We used it, and again, it gave us the best technology. Pumped storage hydro. It gave us that. Like that's the reason why pumped hydro became so big. Like we good. We got this. It's just that people keep looping to the same thing. What about solar? Many companies this HJT technology in solar roof. Again, the likelihood of this sort of technology having even marginal effect would be very minuscule at best, minuscule. China's legislated prenups and banning aluminum. Again, those are hypes. I have not seen any concrete evidence. Again, it could happen. And again, if China is wise enough, and again, that is one of those things, they do not listen to bitches. It's like, yeah, no, like, don't get married. You are free to earn money. You are free to do anything. It's like, just don't bitch about it. It's like, yeah, you do things and bitch about it. It's like, yeah, you are bad. Like you are the problem. And like, it's one thing. It's like, 10,000 generation, we have been oppressed. Okay, why you are doing the same thing? It's like, the definition of insanity, do the same thing again and again and bitch about it. So again, it could help China recover. Could. I would not put money on it because again, it's too far gone. But again, I could be wrong. The biggest company someone making diesel oil from seaweed. Who is the current biggest? Again, I do not know. Do you think people are nowadays trying to become almost savior, ex-veganism, feminists, and they are running society's toxicity, something more or hyper? It's more of like, again, people, here's the deal. Most people are average, right? There is nothing grand about it. Not everybody is Steve Jobs, not everybody is Bill Gates, like, duh. But most people had family unit as their backbone, as they're like, this is why I'm struggling. And it kept them focused inside, like, small unit, like, me, my wife, my kids, the end. Like that bubble of focus was tight. Benefit of that was real. It was real, tactical, something you have to care about. Now people kids living in America, it's like, we want Palestine. It's like, bro, have you ever been there? Your values and their value do not match. They will kaput you if you go there. Gays for Palestine or something, LGBT for Palestine. I'm like, dude, no. But again, it's instead of focusing on that core unit, we are focusing on everything else. And again, nothing has value if you do not have that core value. So it's creating a what we call feedback loop. And yes, in this sort of scenario, capitalists are like, you stupid, me exploitee. Coding, learning, good luck. I want to grow my YouTube channel. How to see? Why are you asking me, man? Like, I haven't grown my channel. I have only one channel out of 3 channels that has become like, silver medal. I haven't even reached gold. And again, all 3, this channel is what, like, this channel, if I'm, I keep forgetting, what is this channel? Yeah, this English channel is 15,000. The Camera Tuesday channel is 7,000. That's it. So I have 7,800, 15,000, 3,64,000. Although in Ranchi, one of my friend, introduced me. I think he had older data. He's like, yeah, he has a 200K channel. I'm like, bro, 360K. Should have paradox, more money equal more return. Yeah. How can a low trust society become a high trust society? Again, I have made a video about it. It will come on the Friday. When next generation launch vehicles we're gonna compare with USA Astro have mornings to on. Don't listen to bitches. So I want to grow my own YouTube channel. How? Again, I'm the wrong person to ask. If I knew this channel would be at least 100K, I mean, like, come on. Can you put more emphasis on behalf of again? I do not know what you want to ask. Like, again, they had made some bad decision and it created what we call compound failure. Too many corruption, like too much corruption for too long, and like it created a feedback loop. Once there is a feedback loop, it can't be stopped. I didn't get how do you hope? Do you see efforts taken in enforce the solution was economic problem, health problems? Like, see, I have given up on this world. Like, again, I'm not joking. This is as serious as it can be. There is a probability how my life is going. I could be kaput in 1 year or 2 years, something like that. And I do not mean that as a hee hee ha ha way. Like, that's how serious my life FT is right now. So I have given up on everything. It's like, me done. Like I'm done, I'm tired, I'm old, my body does not want to, like my brain is tired. It's like I'm done. Like, so what happens to the world is irrelevant to me now. Like at this point, the reason why I'm running a YouTube channel is simply because if all the knowledge that I've gathered, if it could help someone else to become better, go for it. What else I'm gonna do? So if a high trust society keeps printing money, they all get rich over time. Yes, like even the poorest person in America is far better off than one person in Palestine or South America or South Africa. Same thing. Elon Musk net worth is more than 60 billion. How people would be so stupid. Again, perception, perception. Last year, I had to visit one of the government college in Mega. They all word painting saying "Save Palestine." Seriously? Seriously, in India, not America, in India, Indians have this sort of brain damage. What the hell? 75% of wildlife has vanished in the last 3 decades. That's nothing. It's like one boom event, Earth is like kaput, 95% deleted. One super volcano, 98% deleted. So like, bro, we are not even in the top 10 deleters. Like we not there, bro. We are not there. Will America be able to bring local manufacturing? Where recently was smarter every day. He's tried to clean product, wasn't able to do fully in America. Yeah, see, they are working on. Like, I think pandemic was a very good bitch slap from America's point of view. Like a very good bitch slap. They are trying their best to, bounce back, and it could work. Let that be very clear. It could work. It's not impossible. They have not lost 100% of the things, but it could work. Could work. And I've seen certain people who are like, making a factory that makes factory parts basically, and again that factory has been working for, if I'm not mistaken, 5 years. 2020 I think they released it, and the idea with that factory makes things to make other factories. Basically they are now providing parts for what you call space industry. So like I work with like that Airavata engine thing. The biggest issue I have, like my team has, is that we have Ron who designed the part, Cool Awesome GG. He created a data sheet, Cool Awesome GG. We gave the data sheet to what we call vendors. Vendor are machining it. All the parts are out of tolerance. Like lol. Even, and I'm not joking, this happened. This happened. We have an engine casing, right? And it has a drill holes, right? 4 drill holes that where we can stack other engine blocks, Cool Awesome GG. And in that, the gap between basically the hole well and the major hole is like millimeters. In one of the hole, it is cutting through it. Like their drill bit drifted more than millimeters. You cannot do manufacturing that sloppy. Like that is more slop than 3D printers. That's how bad their CNC was. And like that has been happening for so many. And even though they're like, we're gonna do what you call, what is that machine that measures, coordinate measurement machine, CMM. CMM, we're gonna do CMM for accuracy. I'm like, dude, we can see it's not accurate. We can see it's not accurate. So this company that I'm talking about, I wanted to make a video on that. Like I keep forgetting the name. Basically this company, it's very, they are automating everything. Basically the machine that puts part into it, other robotic hand that pulls the part out of it, other robot that puts it into coordinate measurement machine, all of those things they are automating. And the idea is they can do high quality parts like for aerospace, defense and all that in America in 24 hours. The idea is you give the CAD file, their robotics just like done, sir, and it will meet the what we call GT&T, tolerance and all that. It will meet the tolerance and you just enjoy it. And I'm like, if America, like again, they are working on it, they are real, they have been working. If they keep pushing it, and there are more companies like that coming online, USA can bring back themselves from brink. I love your philosophy things. Like a 5-year-old can give advice, and me, I am preparing for it. Good luck. Maruti says just ditched Toyota hybrid system and operator series hybrid for budget car. See, there is no series hybrid. Okay, way too many people fall for this retard brain damage. There is no series hybrid. Only one company tried it. That is Nissan, Edison, and that Trauma CV. Other than that, there is no series AV. All of them are series parallel hybrids, meaning it can work both way. That's not series hybrid. That's half-ass measure. That's why it did not work. None of them. Like way too many people keep falling for that. Will you make a HJT and Tycon? I'm not interested, man. Like I'm not. Do you do Paranam? No, man. No. Don't kaput yourself, man. Stay strong. Like, see, it's one of those things where I understand why people kaput themselves. It's like what I'm dealing with. It's like, yeah, is the point? Because again, let's just say, right, realistically, or like I hope, knock on wood, it does not happen. But let's just say now I have to fight in like Delhi, freaking Supreme Court. Is that my life? Like that's all what I'm gonna do? Like keep fighting. And what if I lose there? And again, every loss would be like, okay, a lot of money wasted, a lot of time wasted, and a lot of health wasted. And again, they will keep piling up penalties where it's like, okay, pay this much or go kill yourself. It's like, okay, I'm tired. I'm dead. I'm like, I'm bloody tired. Like, I'm tired. Like, I'm tired. Like, I do not have infinite, will. And again, right now I'm in a very, depressed scenario and nothing is working to recover me from it. But again, I'll find out what happens after 22. We'll see what's what. Why rockets had to be big in the payload capacity for moon mission? Why not just build medium rockets with big fairings and with docking technology? Again, China is doing the exact same thing that you are saying. Some people are saying RAM prices hike are artificial, so people can't build their own PC and depends on cloud computer. No, it's not that. It's uncertainty, and I have a feeling, knock on wood, that in less than a year this bubble will pop. Because again, you have to understand, if chip prices keep going up stupid like this, nobody will be able to afford any AI things. AI bubble will crash. So there is upper limit where it's like once it's stabilized, because again, every company can only afford so much, right? Let's just say Nvidia is like, okay, this is N1000, right? No, what is that? A100 or something like that. Let's just say H100 or something like that. And it has X amount of price. They can't like, okay, it's 50X the price. People are like, bro, it can't do work of 50X. It can't do work of 50X. Again, 2X you can tolerate, 3X maybe. But if it's like 5, 6X, it's like, whoa. It will not make profit. So there's upper limit of that. Only 75 was a wildlife South Asian to at least reach 90%. We should hard work as South Asian to reach 90%. If family and parents teach sanskar to their children, at least till their youth, it would be better society. Now Gen Z could do what you expect. See, it's not that. It's like, again, I keep telling you now, women are hated so much that we drilled into their skull, removed the skull cap, and then drilled the worst word that you can ever teach someone that destroys them, deserve. We like thuns diye deserve. That word we have drilled into them, and it's like it is destroying them. But again, it's men's fault. Like if men are not learning, men have to be deleted, and like next generation of men has to sort these things out. It's like, could America recover their fertility rate or makes the law gender neutral? Cause many states like Florida are now making little moves. Let's see. Although I don't think it will happen. It's just like too much vagina brain damage, like too much. Like now they are saying like things they are saying. It's like, dude, if you are even 5% good as you say, you all be lesbian. 5%. You're not animal where it's like, oh, our sexuality is like, dude, you're not animal. You're not a freaking grasshopper who's like, okay, my head would be kaput and I'm still gonna do dachi. It's like, you're not animal. You're human. Control yourself. They say, like, keep it in your pads, like keep it in your panties. Like control yourself. Be lesbian. Revolution that promises heaven often end up as hell. Yeah, that is true. So I'm 20 years getting by a problem, can't able to work with sitting. Yeah, go see a doctor. If you seriously have back pain, don't bitch about it. Don't troll around it. Go see a doctor. Government be blending ethanol to reduce foreign exchange, but rupees falling against dollar. Yeah. Ironically, I'm not joking. Like ironically, even though I'm not making more money, there was a peak. I think this August I think was the peak. The dollar amount went down, but my earning went up because rupee fell down. So as long as petrol price remains stable, we should be fine for short duration at least. But if petrol prices goes up, we did. So there is a small period. As long as petrol prices hold, India should not do what we call free fall. So in that sort of time, I should be like, yes, in Kerala school, every kid was screaming, "Save Palestine! Can you save them from joblessness?" All of them, sure. What those parents who themselves are corrupted? Again, you can't see if this then that have no answer. I can tell you scientific answers. Like if you're like, hey, I have this scientific problem, we can have a discussion, right? Let's just say I'm designing a product, right? A real product. Knock on wood, I should have the physical piece. Again, it's a real, it's here, it has been made. It's just that I don't have the physical piece of it. It's just that I should get it, and then we're gonna, like, I'm gonna show you. So it's a thing, right? We are building it, and then I have to think about it, like how can we manufacture it easily? How can we have tuning? Again, so much tuning has to be done. Like I think we have gone through like 8 or 9 pieces and just trying it out, like does it work? Okay, this folding issue is there, so we have to increase the laser cutting part. All of those things. That's a solvable problem. Now, if you're going to talk about how can we fix the Indian judiciary, answer is nothing. Because if they are that brain damaged, where they're like, we're not gonna accept DNA as evidence, you did. You did. I'm sorry, you did. You died. Run away from this country. The end. Like there is nothing to it. See, Induji, you're not getting it. When person has a failure here, nothing works. I'm old enough. Nothing works. What? Like think in this way. All your input devices, let's say your hearing, your eyes, basically you can listen to it, like, you can hear things, but are you listening to it? You can smell things, but are you feeling it? Like, your tongue can tell you what food you're eating, but are you feeling it? Like how does that feeling happens? Because all of these things, they send data, but it goes through the processing part. That processing part becomes overloaded by noise, psychological pain or physical pain, and then at that time nothing goes inside. Like this becomes trapped in its own cage. Now of course there are a lot of people who have much better brain, is like, no, again they reduce the gain, they repair themselves, and again I have done that too in past. This time, like something happened on the last Monday trip, it kaputted my brain. It's like my brain just like gave up. It's a miracle that I'm literally forcing myself to work, and it is actually working, but let's see. How many times Monday make a visit? Who knows? Seriously, you can drag you to Supreme Court of India. It could happen. Again, it's not them. It's like I have to go. Like imagine like if High Court just like F you. Of course, I have to go to Supreme Court to beg. So it's almost like I just tired. It's like I'm not angry or anything. I'm just tired. Like just tired. You were my one channel on YouTube Rewind. There was like top 0.1% viewer. Yeah. The few viewers have shared that in Telegram. I'm trying to make a video of that, but like again, right now it's a miracle. Like just focus. I'm trying to stay alive till 22. After 22, sorry, 22 December, and then we'll see what's what. See, nothing works. I have been through that, all of it. Everything that you guys can say, I have done that. It does not work. If China will ban alimony, they will other country ban it too. Possible, but I will say very unlikely. Have you recently cleaned your PC dust? And I was like, yes, I do regularly. I do that. But Elon Musk money only go up. I don't think any upper cap. He can put $100+ billion in AI. You can't. See, everything has an upper limit, because at some point people have to buy it, right? Even the hype cycle has an upper limit. Everything has upper limit. Every single market crash is because of that. And again, it's not the first time, nor it will be the last time. That's why I keep saying the bubble is a normal thing. It happens. It's just that how big the bubble gets. Why I'm depressed? Because here's the deal. I'm in a scenario where every option is lose, and it's just like how badly I'm gonna lose. So at some point it just becomes tasteless. Life becomes tasteless. It's just like I'm stuck in future. I cannot disconnect my brain from the future possibilities of my death. Where it's like, okay, I'm gonna die in that time. It's like, accept it. It's like, again, I'm lucky enough where it's like, 33 years, right? I'm 33 years old. Okay, yeah, 33 years. And there was this video, like, you have been found guilty of the worst crime a human can commit, wasteful life. Thankfully, I haven't done that. Like, if tomorrow I die, I can die peacefully that, hey, I tried my best, I did things, some of them worked, some of them did not, but I did things. Like, under no circumstances I'm gonna die as a coward. That's like, I did try. So that's the good part. So I have to accept it. Like, whatever happens in the future happens in the future, but like I cannot disconnect my brain from the freaking future train. Like, the engine is going into the future. and I cannot disconnect it. No matter what I'm trying, I cannot disconnect it. And at some point, my brain will break. So there is upper limit how long it can handle this sort of brain damage. And at some point, my brain will be like, okay, let's delete it. The stupidity become too high. I can offer you free stay at my home in Delhi during your court visit. I hope I don't have to use that. I love you, sir. Have you watched Dhurandhar or Avatar Fire and Ash? Avatar will take 6 months to come into download. After that, I'll watch it. I'm in the same shoe as your brother guy was, but trauma remains the same. It has more expenses. Don't understand your situation. See, mine is like not over, na. That's the problem. Mine is not over. You can escape India via the court case. Again, see, there is no answer to it. Like the reason why I'm saying that I'm gonna die, it's not just hee hee ha ha. It's like it's the only logical viable answer. I'm just running on hopes and dreams, and those hopes and dreams are becoming weaker. So there is no answer to that. Does Ahiravat make prototype in-house or external? We have vendors. We have vendors. Love you, sir. Everything as he's in the worst situation. Last week I was thinking, was crying to. He was crying too. I was talking to another honey. He was crying too. Asking for online presence in Supreme Court, especially in Supreme Court, does not work that way. See, if you are a dude, government will be like, let's F you. Dude, district court has trolled me, man. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, it happened. Like, I've gone through this 4 years. It should not have taken that long, but it did. What can I do? And again, turns out I was the lucky. It only took 4 years, and now it's reopened again. I'm like, it's just sad. Could Blue Origin New Glenn be used for America's moon mission? It's a medium-sized rocket. Have you not watched my video? Like, I've specifically talked about it. Specifically, that is very likely to do Artemis 1. Specifically, the fact that they are trying to do lunar lander in February 2026. Specifically talked about it. Can you imagine life with those who stuck in this case for decades? Yeah, that's the whole thing. Sir, I'm a programmer. Can help for your project. Again, thank you so much. But right now, staying alive is the bigger party. I have nothing to focus on right now. It's like, I'm not joking. Like, if my mind does not calm down after 22, I will just stop. Like, just stop. How many times people are gonna rage bait me? There is no series hybrid. Only Nissan did that. Nothing else has series hybrid. Nothing. All has series parallel hybrid. Raise some paneer roll. Yeah, paneer roll does not work anymore. That's what, like, it's like you are not getting it. It's just that if something bad really happens in your brain, which I hope never happens to you, but if it does happen, all the sensor, all the what you call input protocol stops working. Taste, you do not feel the taste. Like it's bad. It's bad. Like, I understand why 100,000 men delete themselves. It's like, yeah, if they committed a stupidity and government is like, let's torture him. It's like, at some point, it's just like, you know what, you win, I'm out. Like, F it. I understand that. Should we contract at the time of marriage? No alimony, will it work? No, don't get married. Simple. Like, if you need contracts, it's a fallacy in the first place. Don't waste your time. Don't waste in fallacies. Like, just let women go. Again, I told you, if women were even 10% as good as they claim, they would be lesbians. Like, women are the only one. Is like, can money fix it? I don't have money. Money fix it. If I had money, I would not be complaining here. Bro, what the hell? Genuinely disappointing. Again, it's the same thing, na? It's like women are smarter than men. It's like, and then you are oppressed by a freaking hairless monkey. That's what you are saying. So same thing. Had you gone to psychology? What part of you guys are not understanding? I've done everything: therapy, medication, everything. Nothing works when my brain short circuits. It's just that it reaches a point where it's like, yeah, I'm out. Like, it basically reached a stress limit, and I'm looping myself. I cannot break the loop, which again, I hope after 22, it just resets. It happens when I get like too messed up. And again, maybe it's my fault because I'm not stopping the work. Maybe I need to stop. It's just like, you know what, F it. If my channel collapses, F it. It's like, maybe that's the problem. Because again, ironically, after August, so many things happened. It's shocking. It's like I had to travel. That was good, but again, added stress. Then I had a car accident, again, added stress, cost also. Then a lot of family visit happened, that also added stress, like brick by brick, brick by brick. Women are smarter than Investline to prove that they are not. Yeah. It's like, yeah, in their own worldview, they are oppressed by white, hairless monkeys. It's like, how sad, like how damaged you have to be to actually believe that. You're overthinking. Of course I'm overthinking. It's just that it's like, see, everybody has a breaking point. Maybe I'm close to mine. That's it. Nothing more than. It's like, do this, do that. Nothing works. Nothing works. Like it reaches. It's like a. I have to wait it out, and I hope my primary operating system can outlast it. If it does not, okay, I had a good life. The end. Politicians have made our justice system an absolute mess to fill crowd demand. Again, it's not politicians, it's us. We did it. We did it. It's nobody else's fault. It's our own fault. Like I keep saying now, like who is responsible for 250,000? Let's just be realistic. 300,000 Russian youth death. Putin? No, they are. Why they are? Well, because when Putin came into power, the first thing he did is throw away the constitution and established himself as the God Emperor. They did not fight then. Now they can't complain. So it's always the same story. It's always the same story. It's like, again, in my case scenario also, if I had balls, if I had brains 4 years ago, February 2021, if I had brain that time, or actually 6 months before that, what is 6 months before February 2021? If I had brain at that point in time, I could have saved my future self, but I did not. Such a thing. There is no money, you retard. There is no money. Nobody is stupid enough to ask money in court because court will fire missile at them. They'll keep pushing you and keep increasing the number. It's like, yeah, see, I think I should literally have shotgun to every boy's head, and it's like, if they ask stupid question, go to court. If you don't, I will shoot you. It's like, that's not how it works. Line from Iron Man 3, we make our villains. Yeah, that is true. When can do more wonderful things than other than give birth? Basically, they are saying they make new life and being core of a species is worthless. Getting in, don't overthink. See, right now I'm not there yet. It's just that I'm tired. Like, it's a, like, think of me as a rock, and I'm going through the, water jet of court. And again, day one, good. 4 years, still surviving. But like now I'm like, yeah, I do not know how much more I can do. So after June 2020, I will investigate your case in any way. DPG Canada written case, you may have observed. See, at this point in time, what my brain needs to is happening less because Richmond are less. Basically, there is a line. It's saying it is very easy, doing it is impossible. Right now for me, maybe I'll reach a point where it's like, my brain short circuits are out and I'm like just relaxes, but again, it is whatever. If you are playing your favorite PC game, maybe it will help. See, you guys are really childish. It's like, again, I think none of you guys have actually experienced this sort of hell. Nothing works. Like, understand this. Like, you will not be able to help anyone in the sort of say, nothing works. Like, think about it. It's like, how many malfunction in your brain has to happen before shutting off the brain is the only answer your brain can come up with? Think about it. Like, truly think about it. Like, truly think about it. Like, how many fail-safe equipment has to fail before your brain reaches that point? If my brain has reached that point, that means all the circuits that are there, self-preservation, everything, hope, dream, all of those circuits, they have failed. They failed. They're like, bro, it kept me alive for 4 years. And I'm like, I'm proud of that. Like, I fought for 4 years. I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. If I die out tomorrow, I'm good, bro. At least I fought for 4 years. I'm good. I'm good. But like, there is a point where your brain just like, I cannot handle this. Like, this has no end of it. And again, I am understanding that 100,000 men delete themselves because again, I'm not the mine's bigger than yours. Like 100,000 men annually. Like, I cannot be better than all of them. My father broke my arm. What? Why? How? Just binge watch digital entertainment. Nothing. See, you guys sometimes genuinely don't understand that when what I'm saying, nothing works means nothing works. Nothing goes here. Like it's just noise. Yeah, you went full retard. That's not how it works. I cannot repeat the same line again and again. It's boring now. How are we doing? Not doing well. Not doing well. Not doing well. Is stone ape theory true? I do not know what that is. I do not know. I do not know. I do not know. Only good news I have is that I might do a shopping therapy after this, just for the hell of it. I found a solution for my what do you call soldering iron dilemma. All of that, nothing works, my man. Nothing works. Like you guys are really childish. Like I think you watch too much, like Self for This and all that. It's like we are the sole reason why Britishers took over, so can't blame them for. Of course. Like, did they had like quantum physics or quantum tunneling, or what did they had that we did not? What? Like, think it through. What did they had that we did not? And don't say guns. We had it. Go to like freaking, what was that? Rajasthan, that area. What's the capital of Rajasthan? There is that palace and all that. There's like freaking 300-year-old guns there. 300-year-old. We had that. It's not that we did not have it. Raja Maharaja had it. They had nothing. They're just like, oh, they are dumb people fighting amongst themselves. Let's boom them. I keep saying that in the video, like, progress versus, what was that? Yeah, progress versus diversity. If you fight amongst yourself, somebody smart from outside will be like, hey, let me put some petroleum into that, fire, so to say. We are sole reason why, yeah. Law for PL or sending time with a family may work. See, my family is not here. Yes, we can't feel what you're feeling, man. We should just all the way go away. If you had the thing, you made us aware about reality of Indian courts. At least give hint what's happening so we can imagine your situation. You don't need to. 100,000 men go through the same thing. It's not a new thing. There is case where 15 women caught having intimacies. If the viewers can imagine situation of them have killed the thing, that all two kids were 90s kid. It's most of the CEOs and politicians are psychopaths. Lol. I would not be shocked. We don't have one good leader to lead India at that time. Again, still goes to our fault. There is no one else who is responsible for your fate. At the moment you make someone else responsible for your fate, whatever little power you have, you let go of that power. So, yeah, that's the thing. Your lawyer competent. Why this case has gone to Supreme Court in case? See, it's not on the lawyer. Lawyer cannot do anything if the judges are like, we're gonna F it. What can the lawyer do? Right? Can you imagine that verdict that happened where it's like, it's like, sir, can we do DNA test? No, you cannot do DNA test. DNA cannot be used to prove, infidelity. It's like, what can you do at that point in time? It's not the lawyer's fault. It's my fault. I was the idiot. Like basically, let's just say if tomorrow Anupam Vipul kaputs itself, it will not be of anyone else's fault. Nobody else would be responsible. Only Anupam Vipul of August or something like that. Holy damn, it cannot be August. Okay, let's roll back from February. February, January, December, November, October, September. Okay, yeah, September. September. So, September 2019. That Anupam Vipul is responsible for current Anupam Vipul's problem. Nobody else is. Nobody else. Like my life was sorted. Me good, me chill, me awesome. But I destroyed him. Like, not I, it destroyed me. Like, my past decision destroyed me. So, but such is life. Such is life. I made a bad decision. I have to deal with it. And again, if I was smart, I would not have made that mistake, but I was not smart. So now I'm suffering. It's one thing to say survival of the fittest, another to understand what if you are not the fittest? I'm not the fittest. So I want to meet you. No, it's not necessary. And again, let me deal through Monday. After Monday, I'll have a like big review. When again, let me finish it. See, I just read it as a habit now. I'm reading it as a habit just to make sure I have something to do. Man, at this point, start of at this point, it's let's see. I have a lot of components that I've ordered. I'm waiting for Fusion Lifestyle, which can feed more people. I do not know. So, yeah, there's this site cartnow.in, CARTNOW. I have ordered a part, a very unique part, which again from a big brand. I'm not spoiling it because I want it to be a surprise. So I ordered it and I was like, this was last week, as in no, week before last week. So it's almost like 7-8 days now. And I was like getting frustrated. It's like, dude, you have not shipped it. And I WhatsApped them and they're like, I don't understand what are Stephen Hawkins doing in Jeffrey Epstein. Dude, once you become those sort of rich influential people, like they create their own what you call safeguard. So basically, the more people you attract, more people you trick into getting there and not doing that, the more you create an aura of authenticity, as they say, aura of authenticity. Once you create aura of authenticity, people's brain turn off. For example, how the heck Nikola truck trolled like $1 billion out of General Electric? Aura of invincibility. How did Elizabeth Holmes tricked so many people into investing $8 billion or something like that? So how did that happen? Simply you create an aura of trust. So Epstein did the same thing. He created an aura of trust. It's like, hey, look, X, not even X, I think he was there, this president is there, that president is there. And by the time they got all into it, by the time they realize it, they can't pull back. Like this is I do not know what's the book name, something like Rule for Rulers or something like that is there, where they describe how this sort of gamble plays off. It's a very simple thing. Pune in one guy converted a 3-story into hydroponics farming and he produced more than I produced farm. Important call on 8 p.m. Yes, yes, I have to call him. Okay, it's been 1 hour. Anyway, I'll see you guys next week, hopefully. And let's just see what happens. How many people on your YouTube channels are not Hindi speaker? Who knows? Anyway, bye guys. I'll see you next week, hopefully. Bye.